This is a tarot card reading for the zodiac sign Virgo for the 15th till the 24th of March 2021. I talk about the past and then the present and then about situations in your future. You find it timestamped in the description box below. Starting with the past, I see that there were some delays or something didn't work out, something that you wanted to do with a project. I can also see that there was a breakup you didn't want to let go of, or the other person, but I think it was not easy to let go of this situation. Because it lays next to the Four of Pentacles. You have this card, it says you really wanted to hold on to something. Maybe also this is about money, so when this is about work or something you didn't want to change, you wanted to keep working the way things were, you were looking at how to earn more money. I think that is what it is. I can see in the future you are going to work on this project, but I think in the past it was difficult to get to really where you wanted to be, because I can see that something stopped growing, something couldn't develop anymore. Now I think that is also to do with this relationship. You have the Three of Swords. I think that you had something beautiful in the past with this person, and that it was something that was slowly it didn't work anymore. I think it didn't work anymore, and there was a lot of heartache with it. Some people want to stay together because of the memory that they have. You see, there are all these clouds, but this heart is upside down. So it's I think in both ways. You feel it in your stomach because it is upside down, but it is also like all these beautiful memories, but they are behind this heart, and there are three swords in this heart as well. So there were some things happening there that there was, I think, a third thing in this relationship. Maybe it is the attention for something else. It can be for somebody else. It can also be about something else, that there wasn't the full attention for each other anymore. You have the Fool reversed, so that is saying sort of the same thing. It's like couldn't be bothered maybe anymore. That sounds not nice, but I think it is like you both couldn't bring up the attention anymore, the full love. I think you did love each other, but I think this love was really based on something you had in the past. But if you looked at it like at the present, you didn't want to have this new beginning with this person, even if you really loved them very much. I think that you had, because it lays next to the Emperor, I think there were some rules that you made together, some things that you lived, you had habits together. It was a life together that you got used to, you didn't want to let go of that. But I think something has been said, some things that could really not be taken back anymore. So I think maybe something has been done as well, but this is usually about words that have been spoken. I think maybe there were some arguments about some things, maybe about work, maybe about somebody who was maybe too strict or holding on to these habits, or really a stubborn person, and they didn't want to let go of something or some ideas, but it blocked them. This energy, it is like it's blocked to move on like this. So this person really wants to move on, but they can't move on because something is blocking them. Something is like they don't want to let go of something. I had a similar reading for Leo, so maybe you are dealing with a Leo, so this could be about a Leo, or it is the other way around. It can be but they also didn't want to let go of a situation in the past. They were holding on to something that was actually, it was over. You know, if it is like this, it's like, yeah, it's time really to make that transformation, to really move on with your life, to really get out of this feeling that you can't leave the situation, get out of this heartache and this misery that keeps you hanging in a past situation, where you would feel a lot better if you leave that behind you. And you have the card, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And I think that at present, that is what you are doing. I think you are letting go of this past. I think it is not easy, but you are doing that. You have the star, so I think maybe you are also following a spiritual path, something that you really want to do, something that you feel aligned with. You are balancing things out, and you're looking at your own reflection here, and you look at your past and your present, and you look at what you want for your future. This is also a wish card, and I think you want that freedom. You want to have that. You don't want to be in this strict thinking anymore, or it is like that you can't let go of the past. I think you're working through this at present, that you want to let go of certain situations. You have the Queen of Cups reversed, so that tells me it is not easy because you still hurt. I think there are also things have happened in the past. Maybe things have been said here, maybe even for very few of you, maybe there were some abusive words, or something happened that just went over what you can accept for yourself. And you knew that it was like, it wasn't about negativity. I think it was this negative thing in the past that you did not want to perceive things in this way anymore. You wanted to move on. It also lays next to the Three of Wands, so you're holding already the wand for your future, and you want to let these things that were in the past, you want to let them go. But it wouldn't be, if you could just let go of it, then you didn't need to watch this reading, and you would also not wonder if you're doing the right thing. So I think that you are really thinking about it. You're trying to see things from a different perspective. You have the Emperor, and that is a person who rules. This person has rules. They make it clear it's only this way, and if it is not my way, then take the highway, that kind of thing. It's like they are not wanting to make a change. They want things to be like that. They are quite stubborn. The Emperor also wants it reasonably. So it can be that if this is about you, it can be that there were some ideas that you had in the past, maybe about work, that you didn't want to let go of, because you thought that was the right way to approach things, or that was the right way of dealing with things in the past. I think that you are in between now, maybe of you really want to let that go. You want to let go of these ideas. You even know that you have to look at it in a different way to move on with your life. I think it's also related with this relationship in the past, that however much you want it, however much you want to go back to the past, you can never go back to the past. You can only move forward. And there is a reason for that, because you do need to experience something else in your life. You need to learn other things. But that's not said, or that's always easier said than done. But you have the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is taking the time really if they want it or not. They are hanging upside down from this tree, so that they just need to have this moment to really, see things the other way around, because they are not like up. Well, this card is upright, but I mean, they are not seeing it like everybody else is seeing it. So they are really, with the star, they went within and look at what they really wanted. And so they just really, because of taking the time, because of moving within, because of looking at these rules that once were like, maybe it is an approach at work, maybe you just can't do the things anymore. Maybe this is like an employer or somebody who is really looking at at the employees or the people they are working with. That can also be, and maybe they don't want to work in the same way anymore. They want to change some things, and they are looking at if they can do that. The Hanged Man is giving different perspectives on all the opportunities or the possibilities, the choices that you have in life. You have the Ace of Swords, so that's definitely a new beginning. It's given to you by the universe. Of course, all opportunities are given by the universe, but it lays next to the Magician. So, and this ace is telling me, there is this new beginning, but only because you used this sword in the past. You have worked on this. You have worked on, with the star, you looked within. You have looked at kind of maybe abusive situations or arguments that were going on, either at the workplace, either with this person that you loved or both. And you cut out things that are not good for you in your life. You did that in the past, so you got over this. At present, you're really getting over this sorrow that you had in the past, or the feeling that you had to stay. Maybe that you had to be committed to something that you couldn't be committed to, or this over protective feeling, or maybe even the feeling that you maybe even an obsessed feeling, but you're letting go of that because you know that it is not good. You know that you have to move on and that there is a new beginning waiting for you. You have also the Ace of Wands in the future, so that says it is going to this what you did here, what you're doing at present, needs to be done to work something out for your future. You have the Magician, so all the tools are offered for you. It's helping there for you to help for yourself to take control back of your life, also to manifest things in your life that you really wanted to work out, but you had some blockages in the past and you still do feel them, but you want to take back control. You want to just start all over again, but I think with your experience, and move into a new direction that was something that was given to you. You were, maybe spiritually, you knew that you wanted to find your own truth. You wanted to be aligned with yourself and really go in a more spiritual way towards what you want for your future. Now, you also have the card. It is safe for you to do that. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And so get out of this negativity from the past, or maybe too stubborn thinking, too negative thoughts that you maybe couldn't do it. Just move ahead and tell yourself that you can do it, you can manifest what you want, and have a more positive approach to things to work out what you want in the future. In the near future, you have the Three of Wands, so you are working with your experience. I think you do have experience. Where you couldn't grow this in the past, you can grow it now. It is growing. And you are slowly moving forward. And you hold this wand. It's the wand that is really like, all these wands are growing, so you could also choose the others, but I think you didn't have the passion for it. It lays next to the Ace of Wands. You didn't have this passion anymore for these two wands that are still there. You have a passion for this wand, even if it is not based on passion and something that you really think is the greatest thing to do. You know that with your experience and all this thinking here and going within and finding your alignment, that this is the right choice. And so it is moving, you're moving forward, you're looking at how you're going to do that. And you're not going to be like, it's not going to be there all at once, because you have the Ace of Wands reversed. So maybe there is a delay in the successes of this project or something of this wand. It is growing, but I think that there are some obstacles still, or I wouldn't say obstacles. I think you are maybe insecure about it. I think that you are not certain if you made the right choice, if you are making the right choice. And if this is really what you want. I think you're maybe insecure because it is something different, or you feel that it is a big risk. Maybe you also feel that you have changed so much, and was that the right decision to make this change? But I think, maybe we don't even have a choice. We just change all the time, and this is what we do. And you moved on, and in the further future you still have to work out something. So I think that is, you do have some struggle with getting to this to the Nine of Pentacles, where everything is secure, where you do have this stability that you want. And the reason is because I think that you have maybe looked at opportunities of this things that you want to do, and you see them with a different perspective, and you also, maybe it makes sense for some of you, but you maybe forced yourself of working out some dreams. You were dreaming about all these opportunities and all these things, and then you really wanted to work it out. You really made yourself decide for one thing, and you really want to work it out. And I think that but then to work it out, I think, is more difficult than you thought. I think to really see, you do see it from a different perspective. You do make changes. You do see that you have a new beginning, that you cut things out that are not good for you. Then you're going to manifest things, and you made that decision. But I think that you are too insecure from that, and I think that is something that you have to overcome in the future, where you really have to see what you can realistically do. Become more realistic about what your experience. You have experience, so it's not that you can't do it. You can make this change for yourself, and so it is also safe to stay in these memories, to stay in these dreams about what it could have all been. I think that is maybe something that you're going to have in your future. It's something to look at, to really look at how can you become this person who is like, has everything they want, is successful and all that. I think you are maybe afraid of making the wrong decisions, and therefore I think there is a delay in moving forward and being actually successful. So I think it is more what you are thinking about, what you're dreaming about, and that it stays in the mind, stays in the being afraid of making this one decision for yourself that could move you forward. So but you know, maybe everybody needs their time to think really of what it is. I just am saying this so that you, when you come in a time when you are dreaming away and where you are saying, yeah, it's maybe not the right thing to do, or don't talk like that to yourself. Just try to tell yourself that you can do it, that think in a more positive way. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. And the soulmate doesn't need to be a person like, oh, this is the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, or something like that. It can be a thing that you're working out, that you feel so connected with, something that you have to do, you feel so aligned with. It's something that you really have to work out. And so keep that positive attitude that things will maybe be different on your path. They are not, how do you say, cut in stone. These ideas, they can change all the time. And then see your opportunities realistically, so to really work them out, to work out what has been given to you. Because it would be a shame if you can't work it out because you don't believe in yourself, or because you think that you can't do it, because it's not, it's only a dream. It is not something, but I'm saying you can work out your dreams. That's all I want to say, because you have the Ace of Wands. This is this thing that you want to work out. And this is something, it lays next to the Magician, so you're doing like this. This is the magic wand, and it's growing. So it's growing in your business, it's growing into the thing that you were aligned with, and that was given to you. This is given from the sky, and it is there for you. And so with your positive thinking, if you can make your mind think positive, and use your experience for your future project, this is going to definitely be successful, because it lays next to the King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles has everything that they want, everything that they have been I think it's not even what they have been building, but the king is also using their the things that they got. The things that they got, they are using this. They are a king, so they are born like that. But you are also born with your alignment with the things that you can do, that are given to you. And so if you let go of the negativity or holding on to things in the past, and you move forward with the things that you do have, and don't look at the things that you don't have, then it's definitely, whatever you wanted here to work out is definitely going to be a success. Well, okay, Virgo, this is what I have for you. Thank you very much for watching my video, and see you next time.